All right, go ahead with what you were saying, bro, and then I'll add my thoughts on it.
Okay,
You were saying about Thurman.
yeah, Thurman and Maidana is the fight that should be made. I think is that's the they both have the same mentality. I think Maidana's looking for the big fight, big payday. I'm the champ, but I think Maidana comes to fight, and so does Thurman, and that's why that fight, man, is just
Intriguing.
yeah, man. It has all the makings of a it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, they both can knock each other down. That would be awesome.
Well, see, the thing is this, man. I had already predicted back in the day that Thurman would beat Broner because of his style. Like, he's too unpredictable. You never know what he's gonna do because he can.
Oh, especially now, dog.
Yeah, because he can knock you down. He can hit you into the body. He hit you to the head. I mean, the dude has footwork, foot speed. He really like seriously has it all, dude. Like he's on like a pretty much like I'm gonna say he's like a flawless, complete fighter. But he's like overall like he literally has everything that a fighter wants to have, and he also adjusts in the ring like he did against Diego Chavez.
I mean, he's definitely displaying masterful boxing.
Yeah,
He's not just some puncher.
exactly.
He, I mean, Thurman, Thurman is good for the sport, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, dude, because like he's outspoken, but he's not doing all the stupid shit that Adrien Broner's doing.
Dude, he's a good guy. He's the guy that goes, everybody, I want to he wished everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, be safe. And you can tell he means it. He's not just some guy saying crap for pride. It's just who he is.
Right. And you gotta appreciate somebody like that, man, because honestly, in boxing, man, we don't have a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I know.
You see what I'm saying? And I mean, this like seriously, this win that Maidana got, it opened up so many doors, man. I mean, right now the possibilities are like pretty much endless, man. Because I don't see him rematching against Broner. Honestly, I mean, he said he would. I just don't see it happening because
I don't know, man. They're probably gonna do it because I don't know.
they're probably Malinaji just won. They could probably put him up against Malinaji, Sean Porter.
Nah, dude, he needs to go after Thurman. Thurman needs to speak up and say, you know what? I want in on this. If Thurman speaks up and says something about it, hey, that's what I would do. I mean, that's the most intriguing fight out there. That would be come on, man. What other fight would be better than that?
I mean, yeah, it'll be a good ass fight. I actually thought that Thurman and Broner was pretty intriguing fight. But now we're probably not going to see that happen for like a very long ass time.
Look,
I mean, seriously, man.
Honestly, I would like. This is what I would like to happen. At least is I'd like to see Broner go through an awakening in some way, shape, or form, and get his act together, get his mind right. You know, there's been a lot of people that have changed their ways and changed their mind, and certain things happen, and maybe this loss is what Broner needed so he could stop being, an idiot.
Yeah, you know what Broner's loss remind me of, man? He reminds me of like that typical teenager kid who always causes trouble. He goes to Walmart and steals. He gets sent to jail for like, a few days. Parents come up with a shitload of money to bail him out. He gets out, does the same shit again, goes back to jail for a little longer. The parents come, bail him out again. He does the same shit over and over again. But, people like that, man, they gotta learn the hard way, man. You gotta leave them in there for a little while, so they honestly get a real taste of reality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This was like the toughest loss of his career. Not only he lost, he got like embarrassed. Like this dude tried to butt fuck him. And he got like knocked down twice.
Dude, you didn't do yourself no favors, man.
Yeah, like seriously, man, what are you trying to what statement are you trying to make by trying to do stupid shit like that?
Here it is. One word, man. Well, two. immaturity. 2 is disrespect.
Exactly. You're totally right, man. And I honestly think, man, that I don't know how he's gonna do at welterweight. They might make him drop back down to 135 at lightweight because
You know what he needs to do? He needs to hire a. Look, man, this is your career on the line, dude. This is your rep. You were undefeated. You got 1 loss. There's many fighters that went on to be great and had 1 loss. Okay? If you care about boxing, if you care about your career in boxing and not all your fucking other stupid, irrational things like rapping, strip club hopping, being a TMZ regular. And they're not praising you either.
exactly.
They're making fun of you.
Yeah.
And now that you got knocked out, wait till see what TMZ says about you, buddy.
Yeah, man. He got like sent to the hospital and shit. I'm just like, wow, dude.
He got beat up.
He got his ass whooped. There's nothing good I can say about him in that fight.
Look, this is what he needs to do. He needs to, first of all, he needs to go on some kind of spiritual
conversion
journey or whatever. So he needs to, something to get his mind right, right? He needs to change his mind, get his mind right. If he can do that, get himself the right conditioner and trainer. You want to be at welterweight? Condition your body to fight at welterweight. Adjust your training. You know what I mean? Switch certain things up. Build the power that you need now that you felt the power that is at this weight.
Yeah.
He can get stronger. I mean, look, the 12th round, he hurt Maidana.
Yeah.
He didn't go out like a chump at the end. He was actually at the end fighting and trying. I mean, he has heart. He didn't get knocked out. So we know you're tough, man. We know you can take a beating.
Right.
Okay, because you took a beating, and you didn't get knocked out or quit. You gotta acknowledge that too. So the guy's got heart. He didn't get put out, even though he kept getting put down.
Right.
If he does the right things, gets the right conditioner, build the right muscle body training, you know what I mean? Where he can, add power, man.
Right.
You need to get stronger. If you got to do muscle training, do that or add some muscle. Because you're going to have to be able to hurt these guys, man, to get them off you. Because they're bigger than you.
Well, one thing I saw about Maidana, man, in the opening bell, that I thought was, pretty damn smart. He didn't let Broner really get comfortable. He didn't really get, seasoned. He pressed that attack like right away. This dude didn't waste no time, man. And I'm kind of glad that he took that attitude because, honestly, it showed because, Broner wasn't really prepared for that.
Maidana made that clear in the build up to the fight.
Right.
He said, look, I did the same. He says I did the same thing with Victor Ortiz. He goes, I knocked him off his high horse.
Right.
He goes, and he made it clear that was his intention coming in this fight. And dude, from the first round, that was very clear, man. I was like, man, he meant that.
And see, dude, Marcos Maidana always brings it, man. Because I remember when he fought Amir Khan. I remember in the opening bell of round 1, he tried to touch gloves with him. I kid you not, man. Marcos Maidana literally tried to take his head off just by touching gloves in the opening round. Like that dude, he seriously does not play, man. And if Broner, he's gonna have to really, seriously, keep that in mind if he's gonna have to stick around, man, because this shit ain't a game, dude. It's not a game, man. It's no joke.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if he takes those kind of steps, that the proper steps that he needs to take, that a fighter like, not just him, any fighter in his position, faced with that dilemma, you're at welterweight, which is the heaviest you've ever been, but you haven't faced all the welterweights, and there's some big welterweights, and there's more power in this division here than you've ever felt.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know, you need to start training with bigger people, get bigger sparring partners. Dude, that's how I would train as a boxer.
Right.
I would train with like big, strong people and just, you know, with both, you know, for speed, you know, your own, but at the same time, I still would spar big people just to be able to gauge what you can absorb or maybe toughen yourself. So people at your own weight class don't bother you so much.
Exactly, man. But, you know, it's like, I honestly don't think, man, I don't know how he's going to come back, but, he's really going to have to change his demeanor, man, the next time he steps into that ring, because this was like a pretty damn huge upset, man. Like a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, man, I didn't expect this shit. I mean, I was talking to a lot of people and they were predicting Broner to win. I was watching all the predictions on YouTube.
But what? Okay, let me ask you this question, right? Because you know my prediction for that fight.
Yeah.
Now, what was their point, or points, I should say, as to why Broner should have won that fight? Like, but going into it, like, why?
I mean, there was all kinds of different shit. People were saying that he had better defense. You know, Maidana was not gonna be able to penetrate it. They were looking at, yeah, man, this dude's, you know, a 3-division world champion. Maidana's never faced anybody like that. I mean, it was all kinds of, it was really just all kinds of different shit. I'll say this, man. I have to say, oh, one last thing too, man, because we're getting low on time. I'm gonna say shout out to the brother JT Neck 44, man. Hey, man, you called that shit right, man. You said that Maidana would give Broner a tough fight, and he did, man. And not only that, he fucking beat his ass. So, hey, shout out to JT, man. You called that shit, man. But a lot of people, I'm sorry, going back to what we were saying anyway, but a lot of people are saying that I actually thought, me personally, I thought that because you know, I'm not afraid to, you know, admit this. I actually thought that if Broner and Maidana would go to the scorecards, I thought there's no way on earth that Maidana is going to win on the scorecards. I just thought there would be no way possible. I thought my only way that I thought Maidana was going to win that fight, he literally had to knock Broner the fuck out. And don't get me wrong, I thought he had a puncher's chance. You know, the dude has fucking nearly like what, 30 something wins, and he only has like 30 something knockouts. I mean, his knockout ratio is like very high. The dude has like knocked out literally every opponent he's faced, almost.
Yeah, like 30, right? Or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, his KO ratio is like no joke. So, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, Maidana like really proved me wrong in this fight. I'm not gonna lie, I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's an awkward puncher. You know, he's not a traditional puncher. The way he punches, I think that's what really why he's so good too. You know, he knows how to throw these kind of punches that trick people.
Right.
Like Broner thought he was gonna get jabbed in the body and got caught with an overhand left.
Yeah,
and that's the one that knocked him down, I believe.
Yeah, the first time was a left hook, and I don't remember the second knockdown. Damn, but
he got caught like in an exchange, and then a left straight to the mouth.
Yeah.
Put him on his ass.
And then shit, man, I was biting my fingernails, man. I was like, because I thought, you know, Maidana clearly won the fight, and when they went to the scorecards, I'm like, oh man, if they give it to Broner, man, this is gonna be one hell of a robbery right here.
Broner looked like a defeated man.
Yeah.
He looked defeated. I mean, he knew he was defeated. You can't.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. But we definitely gonna have to, you know, once we see where his next fight goes, we're definitely gonna have to, you know, do another video on this, man. But we're getting close to the time. But you know, that loss should really be a lesson for him, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He needs to learn from that shit.
He definitely does. He needs to cut out the antics.
Exactly.
You know, he can't come out wagging and swagging and looking like a jackass.
Yeah, that's it. So, all right, man. Well, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Peace.